We've all been there, haven't we? That familiar flutter of panic. You're patting down every pocket, searching for keys that just poofed.
Oh, definitely. Or that mini heart attack when your phone isn't where you left it.
Exactly. Or, the daily detective work, trying to find your kid's missing homework. Or the lunchbox.
Yeah.
Again, it's like more than just a minor inconvenience, isn't it? It's this constant kind of low-level drain on our peace, our productivity, and let's be honest, our wallets.
It really is a drain.
Well, today we're embarking on a deep dive into Henry Nwaneri's How to Stop Losing Stuff program. It's a framework that promises to literally transform how we interact with our possessions and, fundamentally our lives.
And it's interesting because this isn't just about tidying up, like you said.
No, not at all. It's a truly holistic approach. Nwaneri, he uniquely blends things like ancient biblical wisdom with insights from modern organizational gurus. Think Marie Kondo, David Allen.
Getting things done.
Yeah, exactly. Plus incredibly practical steps you can implement, like today. And he even integrates some innovative technology to kind of seal the deal.
A real blend.
So our mission for you, our listener, is to unpack the very real costs of what Nwaneri vividly terms the loss industry.
That phrase really hits home, doesn't it? The loss industry.
It does. And we'll explore his 5-step program, delve into its proven efficacy, and crucially, discover how it's custom-tailored. Tailored to empower really diverse groups, people navigating ADHD, Alzheimer's patients, their caregivers, overwhelmed parents, even young children.
Yeah, that adaptability is key.
Our goal is to equip you with actionable insights to reclaim control, reclaim peace, and maybe just a bit more of your sanity. Okay, let's unpack this.
It's a brilliant way to frame it, the loss industry, because it immediately shifts your perspective, right?
Yeah.
Nwaneri's work really moves beyond simply blaming individuals for being forgetful, which is often our first instinct, I think.
Totally. Oh, I'm just so scatterbrained.
Exactly. But what the data clearly reveals is a deep systemic issue. It's a widespread problem that touches nearly everyone, not just, a few absent-minded folks.
And when you look at the numbers, that systemic issue becomes startlingly clear. I mean, this isn't just a minor annoyance. It's a significant global problem. I was genuinely shocked reading this. A 2017 survey found Americans spend about 2.5 days per year just searching for lost items.
2.5 days every year.
Think about that. That's huge. And this collective hunt, it costs household an astonishing $2.7 billion every year in replacements.
Wow. Billion with a B.
Right. And if you zoom out even further, people spend up to 6.5 months of their entire lives looking for misplaced items.
6.5 months. That's almost unfathomable. It really adds up.
It certainly does. And it's not just the financial strain, which, like you said, is huge.
Yeah, the emotional toll is just as significant, maybe even more so. A 2018 poll found 65% of people experience emotional distress over items with sentimental value.
Oh, I believe that. That lost photo, the inherited watch.
Yeah, exactly. That's more than 2/3 of us feeling that. And on a daily basis, that constant background hum of anxiety. But it's palpable. 54% of Americans report stress just from clutter, and 60% admit arriving late to work or school because they're scrambling to find something.
Oh, I know that 60% all too well. Guilty.
It's a daily thief of our calm, really.
And what are the usual culprits? You can probably guess, right? Phones.
Always the phone.
Yeah, 45% loss rate. Keys, 37%. Wallets, 29%. But then there's the endless parade of remotes, glasses, earrings, pens, chargers.
The small stuff that just vanishes.
Exactly. But the impact is even more pronounced for specific groups. Take children, for instance. They lose an average of 9 school items every single year.
9 items per child.
Multiply that across millions of students. You're looking at a staggering $26.7 billion in back-to-school replacements.
That's incredible.
And parents report 50% of kids lose toys weekly and 40% lose lunchboxes annually. It's constant.
And then for those facing more profound cognitive challenges, like Alzheimer's patients, the impact is, well, it's truly devastating. Yeah.
We're looking at, 7.2 million U.S. cases projected for 2025? Losing essential items like keys or important documents doesn't just frustrate. It really exacerbates dependency. It erodes their sense of autonomy.
Which must be terrifying for them.
Absolutely. And this adds to the immense $321 billion in caregiving costs. And tragically, 40% of caregivers report depression. It's just an immense burden on families, physically and emotionally.
It really paints a heartbreaking picture. What I found particularly insightful from the sources you shared was what actually spurred Nwaneri to create this program.
Oh, His personal story.
Yeah, it wasn't just some casual observation. It was born from his own 3 profound losses. Losing everything and having to start over, losing relationships because of carelessness, and losing irreplaceable time.
Wow, those are deep.
Right. These personal experiences weren't just setbacks. They were like a profound awakening that revealed this deeper culture of losing affecting so many. It gave him this unique empathy, I think, needed to tackle this problem head on.
That makes sense. It comes from a place of understanding. So, okay, how does he begin to tackle this pervasive, deeply personal, yet globally impactful problem?
Nwaneri's program is built on this really robust 5-step core framework.
The 5 steps, right.
Step 1 is find the true value of things you lose. And this isn't just about, the price tag. It challenges us to understand the practical, the emotional, even the spiritual significance of our stuff.
Yeah, thinking beyond the replacement costs, like that lost family photo you mentioned, or a tool that's essential for your work.
Yeah.
The value runs much deeper.
Exactly. And that flows naturally into step 2. Find your true value.
This is a powerful one.
Isn't it? This is where Nwaneri really connects the dots between losing stuff and our own self-worth. It's a powerful step toward healing, sort of acknowledging that disorganization often stems from deeper issues.
Right. And that bringing order to our physical space can actually bring peace to our inner world. It's not just about external tidiness, it's about internal reclamation. Really profound. Which then brings us to the more kind of actionable steps. Step 3 is create a pattern, routine, and schedule. Building those consistent, actionable habits that prevent loss in the first place.
The practical foundation.
Yeah. Step 4, maintain your system, is all about sustaining those habits. Consistency, reinforcement.
Crucial step. Easy to start, harder to maintain.
So true. And finally, step 5, integrate technology for support, which is about leveraging modern tools like apps and things to help you along the way.
And what's really powerful here is how Nwaneri weaves together his foundational principles. He doesn't just borrow from different traditions, he integrates them, like you said.
How so?
Well, take the parable of the lost coin from Luke 15. It's not just about losing something, but the active, joyful search and the community built around finding it.
Oh, okay.
Nwaneri translates this into understanding the deeper emotional, even spiritual value of our possessions, which is a powerful complement to, say, Marie Kondo's joy-sparking criteria or David Allen's systematic tracking from getting things done.
So it's not just about the how, but the why as well.
Exactly. It's a very comprehensive yet deeply human blend.
So Nwaneri developed this incredibly thoughtful framework. But the real question, the one I kept coming back to in the sources is, does it actually work?
The million-dollar question, right?
Right. He didn't just theorize, he put it to the test. A week-long mock trial, 20 participants. And the results were, well, pretty compelling. What stood out to you from that trial?
The efficacy is remarkable, honestly. We're talking about a 30% reduction in daily misplacements.
30%. That's huge in terms of daily frustration.
Huge. And what's more, participants showed an 85% routine adherence. That tells us the system isn't just effective, it's actually doable. People stick with it.
Okay, that's key.
And beyond the practical, the confidence boost was significant. A 40% increase in their ability to manage daily tasks. They even saw a 70% recovery rate of previously lost items.
Wow, finding things they thought were gone for good.
Apparently so. And they implemented environmental fixes, like pushing furniture against walls, or practical things like adding bright keychains, really demonstrating that practical shift.
Incredible. And he makes this accessible, right? Through different formats.
Yes, there's a workbook, a workshop, a help app, and even a children's book, making it adaptable.
Now, that adaptability, that really stands out. How Nwaneri has tailored this program to meet this whole spectrum of specific needs, because let's face it, a one-size-fits-all solution just doesn't work here.
Absolutely not.
Let's start with individuals with ADHD across all age ranges. For them, the core challenge is often amplified difficulties in what we call executive functioning.
Right, the brain's command center.
Exactly, for things like planning, organizing, memory, self-control. So it shows up as inattention, impulsivity, disorganization.
And the program's brilliance here is that it offers a structured yet flexible framework. It provides that external support for the internal chaos, if you will.
External scaffolding for the brain.
Precisely. And research consistently shows routines lead to moderate improvements in organizational skills and inattention for folks with ADHD, both kids and adults. Nwaneri really builds on that foundation.
Okay, so how does this actually play out for different age groups with ADHD? For, say, young kids, ages 5 to 9.
For the little ones, the adaptations are incredibly playful. Think a children's book with engaging stories.
Fun.
Yeah. Picture-based checklists in the app with fun rewards. Colorful drawings in the workbook to map out designated spots for their toys, their school stuff.
Making it a game, almost.
Exactly. And this leads to improved focus, fewer meltdowns, better self-regulation through games like Keykeeper, and even better academic performance. The app has things like photo verification for backpacks.
Oh, smart. Take a picture to show you packed it.
Right. It's about building those foundational executive function skills through play.
Okay, then as kids get a bit older, preteens, maybe 9 to 14.
For them, the program uses things like workshop role-playing, geo-triggered reminders in the app.
Like what?
Like, did you remember your sports bag when they leave school grounds?
Oh, clever.
Yeah, and workbook checklists to foster independence. This helps with managing daily routines, improves focus, boosts organizational skills for school.
Makes sense. And for teens, young adults, 14-20.
There you see workshop peer discussions, more customizable app reminders, and workbook planning exercises. It helps improve those organizational skills, tackle inattention, enhance executive functioning overall, and even support managing things like screen time and hyperfocus.
Okay, and for adults with ADHD, 2065.
For adults, the workbook and workshop provide really robust tools for sustained focus. And the benefits are clear. Boosted productivity, reduced overwhelm and stress.
Things most adults could use more of.
Definitely. Improved time management, self-confidence, enhanced independence, even creativity. It's about creating systems that work with their neurobiology, not against it.
That adaptability is so critical. Now, let's shift to Alzheimer's patients and their caregivers, a very different set of challenges.
Profoundly different, yes. The core challenge is significant memory impairment, leading to frequent misplacement, which is incredibly distressing, sometimes dangerous.
Yeah.
And it exacerbates dependency, and as we mentioned, contributes to that high caregiver stress, 40% reporting depression. So here, the adaptations really wisely focus on simplicity, clear visual aids, and technology to support cognitive limitations while, crucially, promoting autonomy as much as possible.
Right, maintaining dignity and independence. How does that look in practice?
Well, the workbook, for example, uses large print, simple language, picture-based checklists for valuing items. Routine building might involve circling pictures of designated spots on a simplified home map.
Visual cues.
Exactly. And affirmations like, I am capable, are paired with caregiver prompts, offering both practical guidance and emotional support. Workshops are small, supportive, using tactile activities, simplified GTD-style checklists, and drawing on things like Psalm 139.14 to affirm the patient's inherent value.
That focus on value seems really important when so much feels lost.
It's vital. And the Help app introduces some truly innovative features, too. Inspired by tools like Timeless or I Remember, it uses AI facial recognition to help patients identify relatives.
Wow, really?
Yeah. Item mapping features track possessions via scans and voice prompts. And critically, geofencing can alert caregivers if patients wander, a huge concern, given that 60% wandering rate.
That provides real peace of mind.
Absolutely. The trial showed these structured routines reduced anxiety in dementia patients by 25% and caregiver burden by 20%. These aren't just practical aids. They might even potentially slow cognitive decline by stimulating engagement and independent tasks.
That's incredible. Okay, then there are parents and young children, just in general.
Right, the everyday chaos managers.
Exactly. Parents face that monumental task of managing their own stuff while overseeing their kids' frequent losses, which, as we heard, costs families billions.
It's a double burden.
So for parents, the workbook includes exercises to align family routines, track how well everyone's sticking to them, and even reflect on the emotional toll this constant searching takes.
Acknowledging the stress.
Yeah. Workshops help create specific home storage zones, role-play departure checks, got your keys, got your lunch. The Help app gives parents those geo-triggered checklists for kids like pack your pencils at dismissal and a companion interface.
Making it a team effort.
Right. And the children's book becomes a great teaching tool, reinforcing that idea from Proverbs about training children well.
And for the children themselves, how is it adapted for them?
Again, it's made fun and engaging. Colorful workbooks with drawing, sticker rewards, school-based workshops with games like Keykeeper and stories, maybe based on that lost coin parable.
Making learning playful.
Totally. The Help app uses photo-verified checklists, alarms, geofencing, digital stars for rewards.
Cute. And the benefits?
They're significant. Parents report a 25% reduction in stress, a 40% cut in family losses overall, and a 50% drop in children's losses, specifically using the apps.
50%. That's huge for parents.
Isn't it? And kids build lifelong habits, showing 80% adherence to routines and trials, and fostering this care mentality and even a managerial mindset.
Starting young, what's truly remarkable looking across all these adaptations is how the program isn't rigid. It doesn't offer that one-size-fits-all solution.
No.
It really seems to deeply understand the unique cognitive and emotional landscapes of each group. It's not just a list of rules. It's tailoring the solution to fit you, whether you're 5 or 95.
So, okay, bringing it all together, what does this all mean for us? The benefits of Nwaneri's program go way beyond just not losing stuff.
Much broader impact, yeah.
This isn't just about saving your keys. It's about real life savings, as he puts it. Beyond the $2.7 billion in replacements, it reclaims those 2.5 days per year, reduces stress-related health costs, boosts caregiver and parental productivity.
Which, for caregivers alone, we said could be $17 to $33 billion in lost productivity annually. That's huge.
Massive. And for kids.
For kids, it's about fostering that holistic development. Improved focus, reduced meltdowns by an impressive 80% in some cases they found.
80% fewer meltdowns. Sign me up.
Right. Better academic performance, enhanced self-regulation. It instills that care mentality and managerial mindset, teaching kids to value items, manage processes, and this genuinely links to professional success later. Organized individuals generally report 25% higher productivity.
So it sets them up for life.
In many ways, yes. And for caregivers and parents, it directly reduces caregiver depression by 40%, parental stress by 25%, enhancing independence for everyone involved. Less daily friction.
And for Alzheimer's patients, it's particularly profound, as you said. Engaging in independent tasks stimulates cognition, creates new memory pathways, potentially slowing cognitive decline.
It's quite hopeful. Plus, there are those broader benefits like enhanced mental health. Generally, routines cut stress by 20–25%. Environmental sustainability, less waste from replacements, and stronger family bonds. It's really a comprehensive win.
Okay, so the benefits are clear. But how do you know you're actually getting better? What are the signs? Because sometimes progress is subtle.
That's a great question. The transformation brings these subtle yet profound changes you'll start to notice.
Like what?
You'll develop subconscious routine checks, like automatically patting your pockets or checking your bag before leaving a place.
The keys, wallet, phone check.
Exactly. The mock trial showed 90% of participants developed this, reducing misplacements by 30%. You'll also find yourself taking instinctive backward glances, naturally looking back at a seat or table to make sure nothing's left behind. 80% of trial participants started doing this.
I need to cultivate that glance more.
Me too. You'll also notice immediately knowing where to look for a temporarily missing item because you've planned designated spots. 75% of trial participants located items in those planned spots 90% of the time.
So less frantic searching.
Much less. You'll even start finding previously lost items with ease, 70% recovered items in the trials. And there's a wonderful mindset shift. Enhanced care and longevity for your possessions. 60% reported longer item lifespans.
That's interesting. Taking better care of things.
And you'll proactively start fixing those environmental triggers, like pushing furniture against walls to stop things falling behind. 80% implemented fixes like that, cutting losses by 40%.
Simple but effective.
Yeah. Or modifying items to deter loss, adding bright keychains, cleaning out wallets so things are more visible. That reduced key losses by 50%.
Smart facts.
And maybe most importantly, you'll experience a palpable 40% boost in confidence in managing daily tasks. And you'll even find yourself teaching others. 60% of participants shared organizational habits with family and friends.
Ah, the ripple effect. That's fantastic.
It is. And if we connect this to the bigger picture, these signs demonstrate a shift, not just in external behavior, but really an internal identity, aligning with a more intentional, orderly way of living. For many, this resonates deeply with, perhaps, a spiritual design for peace and good stewardship. It's about living a life less burdened by chaos and more aligned with purpose, whatever that means to you.
That's a powerful way to put it. So this deep dive into Henry Nwaneri's How to Stop Losing Stuff program, it really shows that it offers this profound, holistic solution to such a universal problem.
Truly universal.
It masterfully integrates practical tools, spiritual principles, modern technology, moving us beyond just the daily frustration to foster independence, well-being, structured living for individuals across all ages, all cognitive abilities.
And those mock trial results really speak for themselves, don't they? Powerfully validating its efficacy in cutting losses and boosting confidence across such diverse groups.
Absolutely. So whether you're navigating the beautiful chaos of a busy household, tackling the unique challenges of ADHD, or supporting a loved one with Alzheimer's, the paths to a loss-free life, or at least, let's be real, a less lost life.
A worthy goal.
Right? It's truly within reach. Start small, stay consistent, and prepare to watch the transformation unfold. To leave you with a thought for your own deep dive. What single item do you consistently lose?
Good question for everyone.
Yeah. And what small intentional routine could you start today to reclaim not just that item, but maybe a tiny piece of your peace and your precious time?